and he's like, it cannot get any more ham-fisted than this. And like they used to be subtle with their like
no, they didn't.
Storytelling.
No, they didn't. Fans just thought it was, but it's never been.
Yeah, well, or he said something like Rooster Teeth has been tricking people long enough, but now they're not even trying anymore.
It's tricking. It's their own fucking whatever. People are subject to their own opinions. I personally like sex. I personally like Volume 7 soundtrack.
See, I didn't.
Yeah, I know you didn't. You let me know that every time a song comes on, and I'm like, oh, keep this one.
There's a few.
I don't know if the extra characters in this game. So who's new? Let's see if you can notice.
Jack 2.
There's no new characters.
Came out.
The entire roster is the same.
Well, Lee is on the main screen when I think he was Law's all.
So
Michelle was, yeah.
Michelle was
We gotta pick it in 2 seconds.
Law. He doesn't have the funny face anymore.
No, the CG got better. What do games always have to get better? That's why Resi 1's better than Resi 2 because the voice acting is worse than the first one.
Oh, are we gonna need the? Are we gonna need the? Hold on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Turn that all the way down. Fight count 1. Yeah, round time. Character change to continue. No, we don't want that. Do we want guard damage?
No, because that's probably
BGM select. Hang on, go back. It's probably like the first game original. We'll start with original for like half the characters, and then we'll do arrange.
No, arrange first.
Really?
Yeah. Are you out of your fucking mind? We can barely hear the music as is.
Yeah, I'll just borrow, or once we're done with it, I'll probably buy my own copy, and then I'll put it into the computer because it probably has rippable music.
You don't own this?
No. I just never got around to owning it. The health bar is the same color as the background, so I got those are Twin Towers.
Is that the Twin Towers?
Yeah, this is New York. This is Statue of Liberty.
What year did this game come out?
Arcade probably like 96. The models are better than the first game, but let's expect it. That was his final round.
Dude, this is a cool background.
Yeah, it's a real background too.
Is it?
Yeah, it just looks real. The New York one was real too. They're just photos, which I like. I know it doesn't necessarily age
Should I turn off
well,
the light or keep it?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I always like it on. Makes me less tired.
King.
Why are their names just words?
What the fuck is a Batman? I want to see how long I can go just using this strategy. I think King is my King was my downfall in the original game, remember? Fuck you, King.
It's like 60 frames too.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this round for King? Fuck off with this shit. Oh, ready? 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 Hut! Hut! Wait!
I think you can keep hitting them after they're dead. It's like Soul Calibur.
Yeah, it's just, I can't believe it's the same company doing the same shit with the same character, Yoshimitsu.
But I don't know many other games that do that. God Hand does it where you can keep hitting them as they're dying.
Fuck, it's Michelle.
So it seems they're still using real places for the stages. It's the same voice clips too. So while it's similar to Tekken 1, at least there weren't 10 editions of Tekken 1 and then like 14 editions of Tekken 2.
Seriously, fuck that shit. It's just arcade at this.
Because when we played it, I thought that was it. That's all of them. But no, that was like half of them. They just didn't.
Street Fighter 2?
Any of the Street Fighters. They just didn't want to put 12 versions of Street Fighter 2 alone. Because every console version is like a mishmash of different arcade versions. And the fact that the Street Fighter, like, Alpha 3 is more like the best version of Alpha. But then there's Alpha 3 Upper and like Double Upper or whatever it's called, where one has one arrow up and the other version has 2 arrows up. Like an arrow on top of another arrow.
This is a nice background too. This is England. I believe.
Final round.
It looks like England.
It was British Chris's house.
Yeah.
You'll never see him come out.
Yeah.
Is that the Stonehenge?
Yeah. So that's
Next to
Europe,
British Chris's
right?
house. If he stepped outside, he would see the greatest game characters of all time
Yeah.
fighting and then being there.
There's two people fighting at the top of the hill by the Stonehenge near my house and the castle on the other side of the Stonehenge.
Shut up and get back to ignoring me.
Yeah, fuck you, ignoring bastard.
Final round. Fight.
Look at this background,
Is
motherfucker.
that wet dry world?
Is that wet world?
Pulled out of the water because Mario hit the down.
God, don't grab me. That's not right.
And I love that, like, when Sakurai put Kazuya in the game, and he's showing footage of Tekken, he could have used the arcade, but like PlayStation footage. That's how you know Nintendo's not part of the competition. When Sakurai's like, "Hey, if you want to play Banjo, buy an Xbox." Oh, here's PlayStation footage of Tekken and Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, show me the arcade version of Kingdom Hearts.
You win.
I wish Kingdom Hearts had a GameCube port.
I wish Kingdom Hearts had a
I
GameCube.
wish Kingdom Hearts just never existed.
Final round.
Jack 2.
Fight.
Sorry.
Dun, 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 dun.
I've never seen a PlayStation game this smooth, though. Tekken 1 was smooth from what I remember, but this is faster.
KO.
Jack 2. Get ready, because Jack 2 turns into Jack O next game.
Final round.
Is it short for off?
Yeah. Yeah, it's short for off.
Does every game have a different version of Jack?
Yep.
Do they like bring back old versions as like secret characters? And
Actually,
the first game had P-Jack as well.
Yeah, because it's very easy to make the same character and advertise it like it's a new one. Fuck you, P-Jack. Fuck you, P-Jack. I'm just trying to play guitar.
P-Jack versus PJ.
Yeah.
PJ Barry.
Yeah. Versus Barry, my boss. Fuck! Fuck!
Barry Burton versus Barry from Conquer.
That counted mine.
You lose.
But it counts as mine. What?
His is blinking.
Fight.
Sounded like when you put two phones together, like shh, 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 shh.
Yeah. That's actually where the phones got it from, Tekken 2. Like a mother. Who beat me like my mom does. I want you to smell my seaweed. I want you to take a big ass sniff.
Fake.
Bake?
Final round. Fight.
I'm gonna show you real.
Images like this look too picturesque to be real, though.
Fuck.
This could be like a CG background.
Final round. Fight.
Possibly have a real
Did you
place to like.
Did you say it
touch
looks
up.
too real to be real?
It's too picturesque. Like the world isn't that colorful. The only time is that Windows XP background that's known as the most famous photo of all time, where it's just like the hill and the blue sky. That photo was never actually touched up. It just happened to look like that day.
KO.
Because people have gone to that field, and it's like usually really overgrown with like grass and whatnot, but that day it just happened to be flat.
Hiaichi's part of the main roster.
Final round.
And Kazuya's not, or was he?
I don't,
Is he just the villain now? So is he sometimes the hero and sometimes the villain?
whoever's in charge of the Mishima Zaibatsu. So, which is Hiachi's company that Kazuya took from him. Actually, no, because this third game is Devil Kazuya in the Hall of Mirrors.
Final fight.
Here they just didn't feel like using the background.
Yeah.
They were erecting the mirrors. Erecting!
He turns around so smoothly. It's like Smash Bros. This guy looks just like the guy from Smash Bros.
Yeah, Moonman.
Yeah, yeah, the guy, Min.
It's like when Dad and Kay used to play Yahtzee Jr. when we were little, and it was a Toy Story 2 version of Yahtzee. And Woody wasn't on the die because he was like on the front box and stuff, but Jesse was on the die. I didn't think I wanted to put 2 to get.
Oh, Devil is a part of this game.
Oh, it has a TV in the background.
Final round. Fight.
This Devil is also the villain in 3, but again, the Hall of Mirrors is kind of like this. It's a big fucking room.
You know they did this in the Hall of Mirrors to show off the tech. But yeah, they used to play Yahtzee all the time, and so Dad didn't know any of the characters. Like, oh, I rolled the dog, I rolled.
There's
the
10
dinosaur.
stages, and it felt less strenuous than Smash.
It's like I rolled the dog, I rolled the dinosaur. I forget what like Buzz was, but then he would always call Jesse the cowboy. He didn't realize it was not Woody. There's the move. Running you over. Isn't that a move in this game?
His whole moveset is a move in Smash because they were like, let's give him a million more moves than every other character.
Actually, that's Hero. Kazi only has 1,000 more.
I hate that fucking laser.
Sounds like a song in 7.
It's so unfair! I can't stand that goddamn fucking laser.
Hearing this song like faintly in the background, it kind of sounds like the Final Fantasy 7 song, like in the overworld when the meteors in the sky. That's all I'm hearing right now.
A crossover?
It's the Double Kazuya theme, and then the Sephiroth, the guy with the meteor there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You want cream Dr. Pepper?
Sure. It's good, actually. I think I've had it.
Tristan, I thought you were done talking soda. Connor.
At least, see, the difference is I pick it up and throw it away.
Yeah, the difference is I finish mine, Connor. I don't leave it half filled on the fucking barber's garbage can. I got my haircut and I found it.
See, I recycle. Yeah, you recycle the whole thing like with one sip taken out of it.
I
just throw the
recycle
whole
my
thing in the
hair.
recycle bin.
I recycle my hair, I get it cut, and then I leave it in people's food.
Oh, they have anything there, yeah. I know they had them in the first game. At least these are still janky. Strike.
They're partners in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Him and yeah, that's Paul.
That's a, like when she starts grinding against you to feel your dick size. That was Tawan when she said no to him.
He's so fucked up. I think we have
This is really good.
Bay now. Bay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh. That's cool.
I don't know if he has an ending, but your turn. I say we do the base roster first and then check.
So there's no Kazuya, so Heihachi switched places with him?
Essentially, so we have the same roster, because Heihachi is very similar to Kazuya's playstyle. You're going with... I shit on this guy for this entire thing saying I don't like him because it's the same, but they pretend he's different. You're like...
Man, does this have... Oh, it tells you all their moves.
Yeah, you don't have to go in the fucking manual in this one.
Oh, there's a lot. This is just looping.
It's looping.
I'm looking for one of the names, but...
Double hammer, jackhammer. I've seen that like 3 times.
That's weird.
Now I have to close an incognito window because of you, Chris.
He was just down.
What the
like,
hell?
You don't want to get up. He was just down. What the hell? You don't want to get up. What?
Oh, I have it on low latency now, so now it should be more synced up. There's still gonna be an echo, but it's more synced up with the video now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it usually is never in sync.
Ever.
Final round.
I also upped it so the quality in which we stream is higher now. So because I know it's Infamous 2.
Let's see like what some of his moves are. I don't know how to grab or anything.
Infamous 2, you could notice when we start streaming it, the quality goes down. I'm not sure if that's your editor or what, but when we start streaming, the quality of the videos is not as good. Not like our stuff, not our commentariers, but just the.
That's probably because we were doing a lot of it in my house. Or no, wait, the streaming was here, but it could have been our settings, maybe like reduce the.
Either way, I put it on the highest settings I can now, while not having lag issues.
We'll see how it works on my computer at my house too. I'm not doing Cossack dance.
Machine gun blast is easy. Square, 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 triangle. While hitting down.
You win.
Soundtrack already sounds groovy as fuck.
First one was good too, so I know it only goes up.
I wasn't a big fan. King George Island was like the one song.
I put all of it on my phone anyway, so like it comes on a lot at work.
I was thinking about doing that for myself. Instead of just taking my favorites from a soundtrack, I'm thinking of just putting the whole soundtrack.
And then just delete from there the ones you don't like.
Well, even then, it's like, at least then I'll be getting different shit. I
Yeah,
have
it is a
1,000
different feel.
songs, and yet I feel like I have 3.
I do it because
What
like
the hell's June?
I don't know. I think characters are sharing stages. I mean, they never had home stages in the first game,
Yeah, that was Virtual Fighter that did that.
and most other fighters.
You lose. Final round. Fight.
Yeah, even though I made the favorite video game music list, even though I made the favorite video game music list, and like sometimes I only just add those songs from that. Other times I'm like, I love this game and the soundtrack enough where I'm just gonna put everything, like Spyro 1, Mario RPG, and like Frogger. I just put the whole thing and I didn't care. Because then I'm finding new appreciation for songs I didn't originally care about, like Spyro, because the whole Stuart Copeland, it's the 15th time you listen to it where it starts getting groovy. It really does apply.
You should start listening to Police again.
I want to. Well, every year for my family, I put just all these CDs of different bands. The only one I have is Synchronicity, which is their last album. So I want to
Not
get
even
more.
their best one. It's good, but it's not even their best one.
It gave me like ideas for remixes I want to do, but obviously using Spyro sound font. So Miss Grid Echo is a Stuart Copeland made song, so I obviously want to do that. And then both Synchronicities I want to do a medley of.
Fucking.
Because everyone knows Synchronicity 2, but no one talks about the first one, and it's like just as good. And then the Mother song, it's mental, and like Sting nor Stewart wrote it, but like it's my life.
Who wrote it?
One of the other guys must be the only other guy because it's a 3-man band.
Yeah, I know, but I can't remember that guy's fucking name.
Yeah, and he's the one singing, and he's not even singing; he's just screaming.
He's
It's a mental song. It sounds like that Cock and Rolla song from the Garfield video. Whatever it is, though. John, like the one that Max would always put on,
I don't. Is
where it's like horribly
creepy
drawn.
one?
No, it's like horribly drawn as like a shitpost thing.
I don't know.
Which I thought was Lasagna Cat, but no, I think you're thinking it was Lasagna Cat.
I don't know what the difference is.
Me neither. Well, Lasagna Cat is like the creepy one, I think, while the other one, I don't know what it's called, but it's like horribly voice acted and drawn to be funny.
The only reason I'm watching the eye patch video is because it's eye patch, not because of Garfield.
Yeah.
I could give less of a shit about Garfield.
Final round. Fight.
He fights the way you do. He just does the same thing 7 times in a row. Fuck, man.
I like how quick it is. It's not like Street Fighter.
Where it's like 4
Where it
years
just
to get back
sucks.
into the match. That's why you keep change characters after things off.
Street Fighter's a bad game with good characters, good music, and good graphics.
It's not even a bad game, it's just they make a lot of decisions that literally feels like they made those decisions just to fuck with people. What is this fucking song?
Is there a block button? Or, like...
Oh, we have to manually save. Don't let me forget that at the end of the day.
Yeah. How do you grab again? I just thought it was like 2 face buttons. I'm thinking of Captain. Get out.
What are you doing? Mowing the grass?
Final round. Fight!
Lawning the mow?
Wanting to roll? Escaping the air?
Chewing the jack?
Upping your arsenal?
Daxter and Jack? Like Jack's on his shoulder, but Daxter's still on Hansel?
They should
Daxter
make
the
that.
stretching?
They should make that a real game. What if Daxter was the one that was the human and Jack was the Otzel?
Yeah, so like we get to see human Daxter the whole game.
He's like, he doesn't even go to the molten place. Jack's like, I can't drive it by myself. Daxter's like, I'm gonna let him open the silo, Jack. I'm not dealing with the way that he's gonna change the world. He really does fight like you. Does the Irish jig while fighting enemies. Do you see that? Here we go.
Yeah.
Final
Like I'm the heavy guy and I'm doing no damage to him. He's treating me like I'm chopped.
He's a fucking wrestler.
But I'm metal. I'm
He's-
made of metal.
He's used to fighting guys twice his weight.
He also has the move list memorized. Because even while I'm the robot, he's the computer.
final round. Fight!
You think you're so clever.
Double hammer, I could be doing that.
I could have been doing that this whole time.
I can just start mashing buttons.
I just farted when I coughed.
I'm gonna start doing the virtual fighter stuff where they're down and I can jump on them.
You can hit them while they're down. Why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? It's not Street Fighter. Stop trying to jump. I learned that the hard way when I was playing martial law. That is his name, by the way.
Yeah. He's doing that hop by
It's a
hitting forward. I did
sin
it.
that they have martial law in
Final
Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but not Fei Long.
Yeah.
Come on. Maybe they thought if they had one, they didn't need the other, but I'm just like, the parallel, though. I can name every fucking character in a Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
It's like Fire Emblem, like there's so many archetypes in each game, but they still put them all in Heroes, and they meet each other in like these other modes where they start talking to each other, like all the similar characters.
I'm a little upset with Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, because it doesn't have every Crash character, but it comes fucking close.
Yeah,
They even
put
have
bots.
that fake Moose character that's not actually supposed to be a Crash character, but people believed he was a Crash character. You know what I'm talking about? There's this guy that people found in the files of Crash Team Racing, the original, and it was like this guy with like a Canadian like outfit on, like an air jacket, and you know whatever. And people were like, "Oh, it's a cut character," when in reality it was. Oh no, it wasn't in the game files. It was in a guy. He dumped a bunch of stuff for Crash Team Racing, like the development, and it had a picture of it, like a concept art, right? So people were like, "Oh, it's a Crash Team Racing thing, whatever," but it wasn't. It was actually for another game entirely. It had nothing to do with Crash. And then Nitro Fueled changed the species from like, I think it was a hippo at first, but they changed it to a moose. And then they gave it the same outfit and they put it in the game and gave it almost the same exact name as the
Oh,
file.
P-Jack. He's back.
Final round. Fight!
But he's just the more robotic version.
Probably plays
Right,
exactly
make a
the same.
save. Make a save state.
Thank God you don't have to do that shit in this game.
Let's go let his fists rotate.
And now Kazuya, Devil Kazuya.
You win.
What's he swinging around? His dick? His swinging dick?
Final round. Fight. You. Final round. Fight.
Well, the food at work was so good Thursday, Friday. It was a double dosage of Dumodi doses spice for my asshole.
What?
Actually, it didn't make me like shit myself. I was surprised. Cause like I shit badly sometimes, like it hurts, and I had to go frequently, and like, so I thought maybe it's the spicy food, but no, like 2 days at work with like Cajun food, and I forget exactly what it was, but they were both really good, and no, it wasn't that. It didn't upset my stomach. One was like an Indian dish, but depending on your nationality, like the kind of spice is different. Like Mexican spice is very different from Indian spice in terms of what they put in it, like what makes it actually spicy. So it probably has different effects on your stomach. Oh, I almost had him, just like Connor almost had you in Mario Land.
I'm sorry. I was paying attention, just not to you.
I like clapping Kazuya.
No,
like,
I was looking at the character unlock list, and I can't tell if the secret characters have an ending. It doesn't say. It just says you unlock the character. The original game didn't have it, right?
The secret characters didn't.
So I'm gonna assume it's the same with this game.
Maybe I can try for one of them at the end.
Yeah.
See, it's different with like Darkstalkers. They went above and beyond for the PS1 port of 3, because 3 decides to cut the characters they added in 2. So all that comes back is the base roster of the original 10.
In the third game?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They're like, maybe it gives you more of a reason to play the second. That's why they only put 2 and 3 on the collection, because 1 is just the 10 characters.
By the way, do we ever get confirmed that those two characters from Marvel's Capcom 2 are actually cut characters from Darkstalkers?
They're
Or
not
just
from
that's
Darkstalkers.
speculated?
They're speculated. They're cut from Ruby Hearts was ever own game.
Yeah, on mobile. Amingo was just original.
Yeah. I think they were created for the game.
Yeah, Ruby Heart was supposed to have a mobile game, and then Capcom pulled the plug on it last minute.
Yeah, Ruby Heart was definitely not Darkstalkers because she's not supernatural in any way. Amingo
She controls a ghost ship. What
but
the
she herself like isn't. To be a Darkstalker, it's like more vampire-related stuff because the game.
She controlled ghosts, Chris.
She could be. Alright, I guess she could be a vampire hunter, like Donovan or BB Hood, but that's it. She wasn't an actual, because there's Darkstalkers and then Darkstalker hunters, and yet Hishenko, even though she's an undead zombie, she's considered a hunter.
Well, it's because she's considered a tool for the other girl, even though the other girl was part of her, right?
Mm-hmm. They're just sisters.
Yeah, but the other girl is seen as like the poster child, and like Hishenko is like in the shadows. Because whenever there's like cutscenes and shit, isn't it showing
You're gonna play this game? I'm gonna play Tekken 2.
whenever you play Hishenko, doesn't it start with the yellow girl and then Hishenko comes out?
I think so.
Yeah.
It also changes with each game. I picked them up. I don't know how.
Isn't it
But I gotta do more of that because it's like half health damage.
Yeah, and now he's gonna win. Oh!
You win.
Never thought I'd see that screen in 10 minutes.
What the fuck?
Do in reverse.
This is so different
Wow,
than every
Neymar.
Tekken game.
Does this girl grow up to be the girl in SA2 that like looks up at the screen?
She looks just like her, don't she?
visual actor are gone.
How about you fuck all of you?
Girl was singing something.
I'm gonna personally fight everyone in the credits. I still like the Sakurai thing. It's like the last DLC character is me, so I can personally kick your ass. I'll be Elizabeth herself. Grind on this bit.
Final round. Fight!
This is so stupid. Let's go, speedrun Paul.
Final round.
Namco was like on top of their game on the PlayStation. Cause like besides this, there was a Ridge Racer, which was a big deal. Have you seen that video? It's like an infomercial thing of like the Japanese guy from Namco advertising their games.
No.
It's like really 90s, but like it's just one of the I don't know if he's an actual developer or just like an actor. But he's like, I'm a Japanese guy and I'm about to show you a bunch of badass games. Like it's all subtitled. And he's just making all these really stupid jokes while playing them. So he shows, I think, this and Ridge Racer and probably, I don't know what else they had, but they had a lot of games on the PS1.
KO.
It's the equivalent of like those Nintendo tapes, or even like
The
Atari
Crash
did one.
Bandicoot thing where it's like, we got him.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Crash. It's the Star Fox thing. Where it's like, what? How did you get?
Yeah. What have you done with What have you done with Slippy O'Hare? It's because
Is it
Matt Gafford like
Slippy O'Hare?
because Matt Gafford he just takes that for Fox in Space episode. Like, what are you done with Rob 64? We found him. Like he's just taking that because it's
Final round.
a guy from Sony being Crash and then a guy from Sega as Sonic. So that's why
Is that what that
Matt
scene's
Gafford.
all about?
Yeah, it's a Sega and a PlayStation employees teaming up to capture a Nintendo guy to spill the beans on Star Fox.
Yeah, well, I knew that. I didn't know that that's what the episode that'll never come out was parroting.
Yeah, because one's a Bandicoot, one's a Hedgehog, voiced by Vinny and Curb.
You think Curb's still in it?
Who even knows? I don't even know if the episode's even gonna be remotely the same. Because he's like changing it too. He's putting himself through the development hell. Because midway through he learned about Blender, and now he's doing all the animation through it. Well, like he's rotoscoping Blender animations, so it looks really weird. Because he wants to get angles and stuff perfectly. He's like, oh, the first episode was real sloppy. But you watch it, it's still great. So he shouldn't be so hard on himself.
It's seriously like the fact that Star Fox Zero and that animation came out and that came out on the same day, and his was better.
Yeah. I remember Greg watching the wrong way. Like, yeah, it was good. It was alright. I was like, you watched the wrong one if you're just saying it's alright.
KO. You win.
I like the real backgrounds he used in the first one, but now he's doing all the backgrounds through Blender to make them original. It's just he's going so above and beyond where it is really impressive. He did an entire scene of James docking the R-Wing in Venom and going through like security,
You win.
and he's adding lighting
Final
into the animation and doing different angles and whatnot. Like there's a scene where on a train and the backgrounds are completely like fully there. It's not just like a repeated texture or something like that.
You win.
Why is Paul's rival Kuma? That should have been Oh,
Still looks like shit.
yeah.
Alright.
Holy shit, dude. I'm gonna grab this bear. I think he looked better in the first game. This looks ridiculous.
He was chunkier in the first game. Like his model was weirder. And then he had an all, which was I think another bear. No, he was
Panda.
like this. Yeah, Panda. It was an all for that. But they were both secret characters, I think.
Yeah, for nothing. For fucking nothing.
4 skin, damn. He's talking about 4 of them.
4 skin.
Yeah, you can make him say that.
Imagine
He doesn't say Skinner in that, but that's the clip they use, and other ones like Skinner. Or Skin.
I was talking about to Xavier today, and we were talking about shit that
it falls out. There's
So
nothing you can do.
he was talking about how what
Shit.
it falls out. There's nothing you can do. No, we were talking about how like guys that always try to act tough and what to say, and he was like, you know, if somebody's ever like, yo, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'd be like, yeah, what else are you gonna do to it? And I went, the best I ever did in high school was some guy was like, dude, I could fuck your girl anytime I wanted, and I said, sweet, I need something to watch.
Here, give me some pointers.
give me.
It's the Watch and Learn Saturday.
I was gonna be like, have you ever seen that succubus that hentai where it's the girl and she like makes her tits bigger because that's what the guy wants? Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? It's like red hair succubus girl.
Yeah.
It's like one of the first ones I ever saw as a kid.
She looked a little bit like Devil Cosby.
So there's a point where two. Do I want to talk about this?
Go ahead.
There's a point where two guys get like really like weirdly uncomfortably like forceful with her, and halfway through, she's like, "You guys don't please me," and just had her boyfriend do the fucking work. And I was just like, "That's what's gonna happen if you try it. She's just gonna be like, get this guy out of here, and Tristan, get you in here, in here."
Yeah, I feel like that's what people should do with bullies. Like, instead of
Fuck 'em.
trying to go with the comeback, like, join in and, like, get mental to the point where it just makes them laugh.
Isn't this just the
Like-
same
like
as
all
the
the-
original ending in 1?
I don't remember.
Oh no, he's gonna punch it this time.
It's the Mario Party minigame. It's in one of them, but it's in Superstars.
That was the worst ending.
Or wait, is it in Superstars? No, I think it's just... I don't remember.
Mario Party Superstars is weird because they added a lot of bonus stages. How the hell did you get better than me? Jack. Did we watch the opening?
We, like, watched half of it when the stream started.
Let's watch
That's
it.
probably the ending of the first game. Yeah. I love shit like this. Like, that is dated. I like dated things. I'm just jealous of
That's
them
why you're
because-
friends with me.
Yeah, I'm just jealous. I wish I could be dated.
Like Conker.
People like timeless things, but
Can you believe that she is with Bob in the fat guy in Tekken 6 in the Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Or it's not her, it's the other girl that looks
she has like
sick.
spaghetti hair.
Yeah.
Or no, it's angel hair because it's the really thin one.
No,
That's
Angel's a
angel
different
hair.
character in this game. Hi, Nooblets! Angel's a different character in this game.
I thought that was like a piano, like a giant keyboard, like because they have them where you can hang them over your neck and like they're mobile.
Oh, one of the
She's
jacks.
gonna bring this up.
One of the jacks defected, and it got killed in his own ending. And Armored King gave King back his mask. And all the secret characters, by the way. If you're wondering what all those were. And then Angel behind him is the last secret character.
Then it gets like this Times New Roman font.
No space between two. What?
A demo, I bet.
Oh.
I don't know who Ganryu is though.
Yes, you do.
Game over? It's probably for the arcade, like you don't
What
have
the
any
fuck
quarters.
is this wooden floor stage we haven't seen?
Oh, look at this view. Nothing is as mental as
Oh, this is
Toshin.
Mishima State. In Smash.
So why does it say it's from Tekken 7?
I don't know, but this is clearly the right one. The statues are in the background.
Unless it's a different building like that. This
Unless-
one burned and then he
unless
made
there's
another
a specific version.
one. They have team battle?
Yeah.
Survival? Practice option. We'll check those out in the end.
You gonna be?
It'll be the Hay of the Hotch himself.
We're gonna do all the fucking characters today.
Be nice, just move on. To the next one.
Final round.
Yeah. Who wants to like actually sit there and enjoy a full game?
Not me.
Clearly.
I have a whiteboard. When rising? Does it mean when jumping? Or like on your way up the jump? N? What are these N's?
It's round 1 and you're
Don't
playing
like the looks
original...
of this.
Huh? It's round 1 and you're playing with the boss of the original game and you're losing the fucking plot.
I got it.
You win.
You see that Virtua Fighter 5 has a bunch of costumes from Yakuza, like a not Yakuza game?
Yeah. And they put a bunch of shitty music in the game.
Oh, you mean
Trying to be like, oh, you know, leave your wrong opinions at the door.
Actually, no,
first.
he probably agreed with it like a dragon.
Is it like a dragon music? That's
It's
perfect.
all like a dragon.
You win.
Fuck Cosmic Hero, you're right.
Final round. Fight.
Is Sharky upset that like Yakuza's kind of done?
No, because he's moved on to the other one.
Lost Judgment.
Yeah, or Judgment is the name of the series. There's two games, Judgment and Lost Judgment.
Final
So
round.
what happens when Connor gets Judgment? Because, you know, he's gonna lose it. So is it gonna be Lost Judgment or Lost Judgment?
No, Lost Judgment is the third sequel. Super
Loser's Judgment.
KO.
This is stage 4, Chris, and you're already losing.
Final round. Fight.
It's like you don't even care about the leaderboard.
And all the early CG, like in this game, it like gives me a relaxing feeling because it reminds me of my youth. It's like with the bowling alley. Like I know people make the memes of, like the bowling alley and you get a strike and they put all these weird like CG things in it, but it's the truth. It's like it's magical and it's being phased out.
Really?
I think so.
That sucks.
You win.
I mean, Shaker Bowl still has it. Any of the
Final
whatever the company is, they still have it all. But like
It's a
they weren't the
nod.
only one that did it. Like
There's
so
like
many
an
companies
advanced
did
version
it.
of Nina stage in the first game.
Yeah, Chicago. Remember they didn't have stages, just we fought earlier.
And that's who I remember fighting there. So that's
Yeah,
who we
like
fought
I just
there.
treat that as their home stage because like when I was struggling in Heihachi the first time I played it, it was at Kyoto, so I was just assuming that was his level.
I like that you know it. You know Gasai. Fuck that bitch. Elizabeth looking motherfucker. Derek her penguin treat her like a fucking psychopath motherfucker. You lose against all the characters I played as. I play as all.
Here's another area where it could be like everyone who's ever been to this area together. So like Coco is running with the tiger like in the background. You can fight Chun-Li
I
from
don't know
Alpha
if
1.
that's China.
It's the Great Wall.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's lost. Maybe this is his home stage.
Oh my god, Trump just tried to copy China.
Final fight.
You ever think Hiaichi would thought to himself like, wow, I can't wait to lose to Law like 6 times. 16 times in a row. King of Iron Fist 16, I still can't beat fucking Law. Ooh, dick.
KO.
That did half your health.
Final round. Fight.
Any day now, Chris. Anytime you want this to be done, just start giving it your all.
KO.
Jump up and kick in front of him. He's just like, okay. Haven't you played All Stars before? That's where she's from. It's really weird that they got like a character from All Stars and a character from Smash Bros. To appear in this game together.
It's a crossover of a crossover.
Yo, that's crazy. You may be wondering who I think should be rivals from All Stars to Smash Bros. Number 1, Kratos from Palutena.
It's like a bunker.
It's like fucker. Oh yeah,
That's one of both that I want to see.
Zeus versus me.
Zeus versus the Mii fighter. The Mii fighter, I'm
They
Zeus.
only have 24 characters and they're like Mii fighter.
Yeah, it's the big staple of Nintendo. They don't have like half the consoles by this point.
Sackboy
Even the DS.
versus Sackboy versus Kirby.
You know, gods.
Gods.
You can put on any hat they want.
In Sackboy's case, he could just put on the heads of those he's killed. Ratchet and Clank versus Star Fox. The
Fox
entire
and
crew.
Falco.
No, just Fox. It's
Samus.
Ratchet and his robot buddy against Fox and his robot legs. His robot legs. Mario versus Jack and Dexter. The two guys that
He just has a mushroom on his shoulder.
two guys that go, let's it go, let's kill Praxis. Let's it go, I'm gonna kill Mundus.
I need to review something. Maybe I need to harness the power of N.
N? Oh.
Maybe it's just one of those unknown values. None of this means anything.
I thought you were talking about the Pokemon villain.
So if you have to actually input all these combos, how come in Smash Kazuya can you just mash A? This is easy mode.
Ratchet got fucking snubbed at the Game Awards. Ratchet and Psychonauts got snubbed. It Takes Two, while being a great game, did not deserve Game of the Year. The only reason it got Game of the Year is because it came out last. It's fresh in people's heads. It did not deserve Game of the Year. Multiplayer game? I'll give it that. Fuck! I wouldn't even give it Family Game. It won Family Game? And you know what the other options were? All 4 other options were Nintendo games, and Nintendo didn't win their own category. Because it was, what the hell was that game? It was Mario Party Superstars, and 3 other games they released this year that I don't remember. What did they even release this year?
Nintendo?
Yeah,
Metroid Dread.
it wasn't that.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
I don't even remember. It wasn't that because those weren't out when it came
Skyward
out.
Sword HD.
No, that wasn't in it.
Final round. Fight.
Alright. Game of the Year is It Takes Two. It Takes Two also won multiplayer game.
Final round. Fight.
How did Guardians of the Galaxy win narrative? That's insane to me. Guilty Gear Strive won fighting game? I didn't know that.
Final round. Fight.
K.O. New Blitz says. Don't worry, Chris will K.O. in like 3 years when he wins this fight.
Yeah, so it's actually saying years.
Yeah, it's like, I wonder how high the timer can go before it fucks up. It's like, did you see that people found out how long it takes Flowey to bug out and stop attacking? I think it's like over like 1,000 years or something like that. If you like skip the clock that far, he'll just stop.
I think Rick actually tried to figure that out with Pikmin, like how many days could it go? And I guess after like 999 it just repeats.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, or it keeps. I think it keeps going, and he just didn't want to keep. It's like with the headshots and Infamous. Got past 1,000.
I cannot believe we got past 1,000. I can't believe we actually sat there and did it.
Yeah, because it didn't take long. It took like a minute or two. Oh, I did it. Of course, you know, it's always a curb sound. Like, this is just Bleach the game.
I'm so glad Nier Replicant won score soundtrack.
Does that count, like, if it's a re-release, or did they redo the soundtrack?
Huh?
Since it's a re-release, does it count, or do they redo the soundtrack?
I don't know if they redid it. I never played the original Nier.
So I don't think it would be fair if it won if it, like, was already an existing soundtrack. Like, it's like if Skyward HD got the soundtrack of the year. They didn't redo the music or anything. If they redo it, I feel like it should still be qualified.
Among the changes that Nier Replicant brings, one of the biggest is the new re-recorded soundtrack. The reinterpreted soundtrack for Nier Replicant has changed up compositions, and some fans are disappointed that the original soundtrack isn't available in game. So
it must be, yeah, everyone loved it so much.
It's a new soundtrack in Replicant. I think they changed it to make it sound more like Automata. Because Automata sold like hotcakes according to the company.
Yeah.
But Yoko Taro...
I never heard about Nier until that. I also didn't hear about anything until anything.
Yoko Taro thinks Automata's success is a fluke. That's a one-time thing. Which after playing Replicant...
Could be.
Yeah. You know what we're not doing in Replicant?
Everything.
The side quests. In like Automata, I was so happy whenever a side quest came up. Because you get like shit that was so ingrained in the story. Like, you go into this underground area and a bunch of robots are doing Romeo and Juliet, but they can't comprehend the ending, and so they all just start killing each other because they don't get why the other two kill themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like what the fuck? Like, you get rewarded with a cool fucking story.
Yeah, that's how Trails in the Sky is, like, doing all your quests and stuff like that. You just meet new people. The characters actually, because you don't have silent protagonists, thank God. It's like everyone's talking. You get more engrossed with the world. You figure out like how politics and stuff work, all just through doing side quests. Some of it is like, I'll find my lost cat, and I fucked that up somehow. It's because you have to do, because quests expire. It's the only game I've ever played where that happens. You have to do them by a certain point, and the game doesn't necessarily tell you what triggers them.
Every RPG has quests that expire. You've played Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you can't do this by this point, but the game will tell you. All it says is it's a short-term, mid-term, or long-term quest, and it's usually after unrelated things happen. So I waited too long to find the cat. Or it wasn't a cat, it was like a lost, like, gem. But I didn't know where it was, I didn't feel like looking it up yet. It's never anything like as, you know, story like intense as what you just talked about, but it's more just like you fall in love with the characters more through doing the quests. And you get experience and all this other stuff.
So, did you see all those leaks on Sonic?
No.
How the game got leaked where we now know that there's going to be an EXP system and new skills to learn and shit.
I'm kind of interested in the game. I'll just wait to see it like when it comes out. But you know the Sonic syndrome, all the fans eat it up, then they play it, and then no one likes it. It's literally just max boom.
That's where he got it from.
It is, yeah. He just carries it in everything he plays and watches and people. But like, yeah, that's how he knows. Still, that's how Sonic fans are. They hear about a game, they get so hyped, then they get disappointed, they start crying, and then it just rinses and repeats for the next game.
For me, it was like you. I mean, you know me long enough. You know that there's a bunch of them I like a lot of ones that people don't, like Generations and all that. Because I think the complaint with Generations that
wow, I did that first try.
The stages, like, oh, the stages suck and that ruins the game. No.
You win.
Design of stages is what makes it, and I think
it's the side quests that they force on you that ruin the game.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll agree with that. But you get some nice classic remix music. Some of them is nice. Some of those remixes suck.
I would have rather had more stages, but I didn't have time for that. It's like Unleashed. It's the
I
same
think it
thing
was-
Unleashed does, where they make you go back
But
and
it's
do
also
quests
the
in the
fans'
level.
fault.
Yeah.
The stages were picked by vote from fans.
Yeah, so it's just cities and hills.
But I think they should have thought about that. You know?
yeah, Sega should have had their own picks.
They. It's a different song.
I think it's got remixed in Smash. Yeah. And it's like a really good remix too.
What was I talking about?
Generations.
Oh. Yeah, no, just Sega should have put more thought into the fuck this bitch. They should have thought about the fact that some of these seem samey.
Fight!
Yeah, they should go for variety. Like, what stage really sticks out in this game? They just kind of did the fan favorites. Because, like, Chemical Plant makes sense. Jay said it's one of the greatest Sonic songs.
Oh,
one
and
of the
the
greatest
3D
songs in general.
One of my favorite levels to play as 3D Sonic is in Chemical Plant, because I like seeing the old stages at the new angle. And I guess you don't really get that with the new stages from the old angle. All you get is Sonic looking at his victory from a shitty stage fly away.
Yeah, and it was the classic stages, the modern levels felt very watered down.
I think they were well designed, but not as... I can't even say not as fun, because classic Sonic's just not as fun.
And then it didn't make sense also how modern Sonic would have 2D segments. Like, I know that's a thing with modern Sonic, but they should have...
It's because of colors.
Yeah, but they should have taken them out just for Generations because there's already classic Sonic.
It kind of made more sense in the DS version, where one was the classic, one was Rush.
Yeah.
Final
Max says that's the better game.
Stage choice-wise, it's like the same. It has the same issues. Because...
Since it's a way smaller game, but they don't force any stupid side quests.
Well, no, it's just the game, yeah. But you also... They put a rush... First of all, they took out, I think, like,
KO.
There's less stages. I know they don't have, like, anything from Adventure or Heroes on, where they put, like, Radical Highway and Emerald Coast in. And after that, it's like a Rush level and a Colors DS level.
Final
Yeah, and that's it.
Fight!
They have a boss from Heroes, the Egg Emperor.
Yeah, that was the hero's representation.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that portable stages on portable, where all the Game Gear Sonic games, there's like 5 of them at least.
That's what I was upset about. There was no bridge zone. And that's like a Sonic 1, like...
Sunset Park from Triple Trouble would have been cool. They should have gone all out. But maybe because they're juggling 2 versions of the game at once, they weren't putting focus on either.
I think another company...
Yeah, Dim's
Yeah.
But still, they had to have a lot of input from Sega themselves with like this.
But it's like
This just made the game.
City Escape got in one version, Radical Highway got in the other, and what was the SA2 stage in the other one? Wasn't it just another...
Fight!
City Radical Highway.
Well, yeah, wait, I don't even think...
You just named them both from SA2.
Yeah.
SA1 had Speed Highway.
Speed Highway, that's what it was.
Speed Highway, and then the 3DS version had Emerald Coast, which is a cool pick.
So it's still... But it's still just a beach.
You win!
yeah, beaches.
And you don't even get to
hills.
see the beach in 3D.
Final
Crisis City is at least different because of Apocalyptic City.
Well, yeah,
Great music,
but you gotta understand my confusion going into that stage. You know what that is?
The events were rewritten out of their canon.
Correct. They straight up said it never happened. The same thing with the storybook. The storybook series they said wasn't canon. Yeah, correct. But it's like, so what is canon if that is canon?
round. Fight!
Also,
Red is Spyro 3
they have
came over
Rush
and suggested
in it.
things, so.
and they have 06 in it. So does
And,
that mean the
Blaze's
3...
canon is different because I know in 06 Blaze is like friends with Silver in the future,
And she's
Rush
from
is
another dimension.
Yeah, with Soul Emerald,
Which
yeah.
means that both Generations games are from different universes, because one has 06 content and one has Rush content.
Yeah.
And Blaze, I'm pretty sure, is in both.
Final
Yeah.
round. Fight!
So now we have 2 different canons going with the same game.
Yeah, it's Spyro 3.
Huh?
It's Spyro 3 and 4.
Spyro 3.
Or where they just don't know, like the Forgotten Worlds and all that
The
shit.
Forgotten.
KO.
And begging for work.
Begging for work. Oh, and it's not the Forgotten Worlds, it's the... My timetables are out of date. Ha! Ha! You literally went to Dragon Shores! If we go by a directional map, you know where the dragon worlds are. Take your ass and fuck it. Fuck your ass. Fuck it!
KO.
Thank you.
You win.
I like that.
Do I like anything after Generations, though?
Fight.
Because I fucking despise colors.
I don't like.
That's a
you know,
fucking hot take. That's a hot take. I hate colors, though.
don't blame you. I mean, I can't.
And
say
that's the one
anything 'cause I haven't
everyone
played
likes.
it,
It's
but-
the one everyone likes. I don't hate it, but it's the only Sonic game I bought and sold the same day. I beat the game that day. It's not like I played a little bit of it and then I stopped. Like, I beat the whole game. I got all the red rings and everything. Which were annoying, by the way. But I beat it with fucking Rebecca and then I sold the game with her. Because fuck that shit. I even like Unleashed more, because at least Unleashed had a way better soundtrack. And the werewolf section I just wish was Knuckles. Imagine Knuckles going around just beating the shit out of people.
I just love an SA2 how he's faster than Sonic.
Is he?
I think so.
I know SA1.
The only way to tell is if you mod them into each other's stages, and I don't know for sure. But it always just seemed like he ran faster. Especially fighting King Boom Boom, and he's just like
By the way,
running through Death Chamber. I love the sound of him and like Rouge running through those temple stages, and like on the metals, like.
oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they never got as good as SA1 2. I mean, Mania. I never played it. I can't say anything.
Mania is the quintessential Sonic game. It's the most perfect of Sonic game.
I'll believe it when I play it.
Final round. Fight.
I like a play as they did Green Room come to point again. It's 4 games. 4 games? It's Generations.
They did cool stuff with Chemical Plant at least,
Yeah.
adding the jelly.
Yeah, Act 2 really special.
That the what the fuck though?
It's because yeah, better in better in Mania than it is in Sonic 2. That's how every stage is though. They're all better than their originals.
She sucks. This bitch sucks.
KO.
God damn.
Final round. Fight.
What is this stupid dance move shit she keeps doing? It's the dance. The dance is called Invitation to Fucking Slaughter. That's what the dance is called. Motherfucker!
Final.
And every single time I got the Twin Towers looking down at me like, I'm going down too.
Why don't you join us? Why don't you join us in the future?
It's like one of those like Dragon Ball Fighters moves, like Paul knocks you into the background in the towers.
Final round.
Does that happen?
Yeah, you can like knock each other into the stages and break the stage.
Fuck off with this hot garbage. Try it again. Try it again, but try it twice.
He said she sucks right now.
KO.
I'll tag. Can't. Gotta get really close. Oh, she Asuka right now till tag. Oh,
I don't understand you, nooblets. What the fuck does that mean? She Asuka right? Oh.
We're coming over her.
Yeah,
little tag
yeah, that's
team.
why she's wearing white.
Tekken tag team racing.
No, I think she has a, she takes, the other girl's moveset. Because Tekken tags took a lot of the characters that were like, oh, the same moveset, and just gave them new moves. Get him! Get him now! Do it! Boom! Boom! Not boom you, boom me. Fuck.
One thing I like about the community of people who do like fake backgrounds and like artwork for games. Like it's usually with the Mario 64 and all that anti-piracy like screen stuff. I always like
The anti-piracy screen is a real screen Nintendo made, but the piracy screen is not. The artwork is a Nintendo made artwork. People get that wrong, and it makes me so fucking mad.
For what?
The Mario DS thing, that artwork where it's like the fake anti-piracy, that's real Nintendo artwork. But people are like, oh, it's all fake. Oh, it's all fake. Jeff, what the fuck would you know? Go back to tearing away nature from me. Goddamn fucking dip it. Dip it.
Well, so not that, but people do it with Mario 64. It's usually with the creepypasta Wario apparition stuff. But a lot of it's like new pictures for levels, like artwork of Mario in the levels. And it's kind of cool because they put Blarg, which was a cut enemy, into the artwork. And it looks real.
I like the lava thing from Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, or Mario World 1.
Final round. Fight.
Maybe I haven't played it.
You never played Yoshi's Island?
I own it. I haven't played it.
Whoa, what else is there? Have you ever tried playing video games on your own?
Chris,
though?
maybe that's how you lose games, because you don't play them all.
This is why they call you crispy. You leave your game sitting in the summertime until they get so crispy they can't even be played at the console.
Final round.
Imagine my nickname's based on how we treat our games.
Yeah.
Connor is called shitbag.
Connor's just called Shannon Beat It First.
Digested in my own bile. Because I was hungry.
Sharky's is better than yours.
Sharky's is nothing, because all his games are on the computer, so they're not
Max is
real.
Nicktoons.
Fight.
The Max's is
Do you ever listen to your friend from high school while playing Nickelodeon games? That way you can play some Nicktoons while listening to some Nicktoons.
No voice acting.
Fucking love that song, dude. His name's fucking Wang. What an easy joke you just made, Tristan. The guy's name is Wang, so you say, oh my god, that guy's name is Wang. Hold on. Is that a tree? Is that a tree that doesn't belong in my life? Why did she start spinning? She's got so many invitations to fuck here.
Toshinden sounds pretty good right now.
Yeah, seriously. LOL New Blood said.
Every character's unique,
Final.
LOL.
except AG and Cayenne. And Show might be like I suck too bad to even fight Show.
Hey, Kazuya, what if I did this to your dad?
Yeah, he's old. Kill him.
So how do you grab?
It's just, the grab that's been in every fighting game since the dawn of time.
They're different. Smashes is like Z, and the next thing you know, it's R.
Have you played a fighting game? DOA. Virtual
I've played
Fighter.
DOA.
Fight.
Virtual Fighter
What
played
if-
me. What the fuck is the button for it? Because I can't find an insult Christopher button on the PlayStation controller. So it's those two. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I was doing the reverse. Because I think Marvel 2 is the reverse to switch your characters.
Hey, what's up? I found my brother.
That's a real squirrel. Or actually, no, it's not. That's not a real horse. Remember that ending with a king where it was like real children?
Yeah, it's... was it King?
Yeah. Because he was CG and the kids were real. Oh, she's Snow White, but she wasn't wearing those black pants in the game. So now she's Snow Black and White.
Better than just being Snow Black. That's what Sailor Moon would have done.
Don't shoot, that lady isn't black.
I can't believe Funimation got away with that.
And Vic's the bad guy.
And Vic's the bad guy. I'm just gonna call everyone a faggot and then get away with it. Also, Vic, you're a fucking fag. Krillin,
He's right, wow.
Sunny straight. Why the hell are you saying that?
Because I'm sunny and I'm straight.
Because I'm sunny and I'm straight. I don't support LGBTs.
Hashtag it's a sunny day.
Hashtag it's a sunny day for anyone that's not gay. Be a girl too. Be Michelle.
Yeah, I'll be Michelle.
Fuck Nina. She's assistant to Kazuya in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Assistant. I don't know why I said assistant.
G clef cannon. Party crashing.
You know what the death battle's worst atrocity is? The death battle between Android 18 and Captain Marvel. You don't know what happens. So, Android 18 blasts Captain Marvel, and Captain Marvel can absorb energy, so she does. And then she blasts Android 18, and all of a sudden, Android 18 gets stronger, and she goes, hey, I can do that too. No. No, Android 18 doesn't absorb energy, right? She can't. They specifically made it so her and 17 can't, yet in the death battle they say she can, so that's how she wins. I'm just like, that's just blatantly wrong. Almost as wrong as the Truth Seeker orbs being able to destroy people's souls. Because that means there's no
not for a fact-checking show. They seem to really be really bad at their one.
It's to be fair, it was their It's why versus is not. It has to be subjective because people interpret things. That's their interpretation of Truth Seeker because the show never tells you. But it is Chakra. But whatever. But the Android 18 is the only time I could say is just absolutely false. Like, it's not even like, I'm not saying a stat is false, like, oh, this feat actually should be this strength, because I don't give a shit about how strong people are. But it's an ability she just can't do. No matter, I've seen every Dragon Ball thing, and not once does she absorb energy. Could have helped against Broly, huh? When he whooped her ass, he laid her out on the carpet like a codfish after a good fishing session. It sounds like the Garfield song I just pulled out for you.
He slid me.
Hey, yo.
Hey, girl.
You win.
I texted Connor, I said, what's your schedule? He said, I only have Wednesday off next week, and I texted him back, fuck you. When are we gonna play another Buzz game?
Hey, yo.
When we get the four of us together.
When I can get it, my fucking magic swap note disc to work. I'm gonna emulate that shit on PS2 at this point.
Your computer can handle it.
Huh?
Your computer can handle it.
No, you can't.
It's not. You have to have a perfectly perfect computer.
Perfectly perfect. Where was that from?
Crash.
Oh yeah, when I told you about the
perfectly
perfectly perfect. What was the caveat to that?
You have to do the perfect run without taking a single hit.
A single hit, that's right.
It's pretty great. Perfectly perfect. Oh, you do the same thing back to me?
Hey, yo. Continue. Final round. Fight. Perfect.
Vagina punch, dude. That's fucked up.
Final
It still hurts.
fight.
I would know. He was like, wait, what?
What? He told me I could have sex with you all the time.
Hey, yo.
I'm only making fun of you because I don't like you, Baka.
Final round. Fight.
Baka? Baka Zulu? Shaka Zulu?
damn it. Wow.
Final round. Fight!
Final round, bitch. Why did he add that last part? That's just making me upset. I don't like how she does that.
It was in the first game, they just recycled it.
Is it?
You win.
By the way, I don't know if that's a girl from Street Fighter Cross Tekken. There's two girls that look exactly the same. In fact, it says that one of them just replaces the character later on, but then the other one comes back. What the hell happened?
I grabbed, but she blocked and fell. The particle effect was the blocking effect.
KO.
Could you just get better at the fucking video game already?
Final round.
God.
Fight!
When are we gonna play Rogue Galaxy together? You don't even know what that is, do you?
Nope.
You've been alive this long.
KO.
You don't even know Rogue Galaxy.
Final
Fuck.
round. Fight!
It really was a vag punch because she like fell over grabbing it.
It hurts, man.
KO. You final round.
Did you chuckle for a second?
Yeah,
What-
nice try.
are you in Greece?
Probably. It's like one of the
Isn't that the
Acropolis
Great
level.
Wall behind you?
The Great Wall of Greece.
Great Wall of Greece?
KO.
AKA the
Wall
line
of
dividing me and Connor.
Final round.
Great Wall of Greece is fucking head.
Just because he laid in one place for long enough, so it accumulated an entire
Connor,
wall.
why are you putting your head in the fryer again? Listen, I haven't had time to shower, and you know this is supposed to destroy bacteria.
Keeps my
right?
hair slick.
Connor,
It burns off the germs in my hair.
it burns off those fucking germs. He just says that to his crew.
KO.
It burns off the fucking germs.
You
Connor,
win.
get out of the fryer, Connor. Stop it. Shay's
Final
Snapchatting it.
round.
She's
Fight!
like, yo, look what my boss is doing right now. It's Connor just face into the fucking fryer. His whole fucking head. Connor, what are you doing? I can't hear you. My ears are feeling the sizzle. Cleaned your ears too.
KO.
Ignore that.
Can you believe E Honda and Ganryu are both not in Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
I don't think they knew anything.
How did they not make it in, but Cole McGrath did?
Yeah, not from Street Fighter, not from Tekken. Because they read the wrong graph.
It's funny because
Goodbye.
Microsoft gets more exclusive characters on Nintendo games than their own console.
Final round.
He's
Get
a
Cole
conqueror.
McGrath first. Get Cole McGrath, Toro, Kuro, Mega Man, and Pac-Man all for Sony's version only.
KO.
Oh yeah, I forgot Toro's in it too.
Toro and Kuro.
Fight!
Separate characters.
Yeah, one is a small clone of Ryu and one is a small clone of Kazuya. That's why in PlayStation All-Stars, Toro is like the fighting game rep. Like he has his level 3 is Akuma's Sasui no Hado thing. And he does moves from all like Tekken, Virtua Fighter, DOA, and Street Fighter.
That's cool. I always like characters like that in Smash who use moves from other other series. Like how Kirby can turn into a Thwomp, or the Panel to Pawn like Brick, or now in Ultimate the
It's
The
very.
Breath of
I will
Wild
say
chess.
his moveset is from other things, and I know that because watching it. Because I don't know anything about Toro, but it's like hidden. It's like he does other things to make it look like the other. Like he has Liu Kang's bicycle kick.
yeah.
I'm sure. I think you knew that one already.
No.
He has, but yeah. So like when he changes costumes and gives him different moves.
KO.
And one of them is like a ninja costume that gives him like a bicycle kick. Another one, or it's like a kung fu, and there's another ninja costume he could do other things with. One of them is from, I think, either Art of Fighting or something like that, but they disguise it as him breaking mochi into the ground instead of an explosion.
Yeah.
It's like they do it like that. So it's not really from anything, but the comparison to the fighting games is where they got it from.
Hey,
I
yo.
was about to kick your ass.
Final.
I like the screen.
Yeah. So I love that too, screens in games like I was talking about, where it's just Resident Evil or Devil May Cry or stuff like that. You're just playing the game and then here's a screen of just an image and like some text.
Hey, yo.
You did
Or
that.
Kingdom Hearts even, like your ending screens.
You did that a lot faster than me.
You win.
Sounds like the fake ringtone that your phone starts out with.
Blood? No. That's me. I can turn it. Hits it out of the sky.
These endings are like a lot weirder than the original game. Now the PlayStation has a fucking hard.
How do they make King's ending weirder than children coming out to him? The children come out of him. He's like, "Argh!" They're like, push! they're not even babies, they're children.
We only have 4 characters to go. I played Yoshimitsu in the original. Let's go, baby.
Him and Jack are always getting the Rita's on.
Final round. Fight.
What? At least they don't try to pretend this is a different Yoshimitsu.
He's just everywhere.
They wait for Tekken for that.
He has the biggest closet out of all of them.
Or Soul Calibur, I mean. Remember the best of a Tekken 7? We get to Yoshimitsu and I was like, that's what he looks like?
Hey, yo. You win.
Stage 2, Hiaichi.
Final round. Fight.
Or is it Hachi?
I think it's Hachi. Hey Hachi.
Hey
Or
Hachi.
hi Hachi.
Hi Hachi. Hi Hachi.
Still waiting for your owner to come home?
Still waiting for your order at BK? Me too.
Yeah, who's waiting longer? Someone at Burger King get their order or Hachiko?
Hachiko?
The dog.
Final round.
To wait
From...
for his owner in real life. You know, like Roland's do the statue of Hachiko? Where they wait,
That was real?
Yeah. Because that's why they wait at the statue for, like, that's where they group up. Because it's a real place. It was a train station. And it was about this man and his dog, Hachiko. And Hachi would follow his owner to the train as he left for work every day and then walk his way back home. But then one day there was an accident at work and the man died. And Hachiko would keep going back to the train station and just wait there all day for him. Not only gave everyone back home, he just waited and waited at that train station until he died.
Really?
So they made a statue out of him. Where he waited.
And nobody saw this dog and was like, oh, we should probably try to, make it so it doesn't die?
Well, it died of like old age. Like, it was fed and probably sheltered and everything, but it would always. I don't know if it just stood and waited the whole time or if it went somewhere like at night.
Dude, that's the thing.
But every day it would go and wait.
Dogs aren't made to outlast humans. It's sad.
You win.
I think we especially see it with like old people if they had a dog and like they're dying and the dog is still youthful and it outlives its owner and just doesn't know what to do. Cats get it too, because Mom had these 2 cats like long before we were born, where one died and the other would go and lay in its spot wherever it used to lay.
Cats are a lot smarter though.
Yeah. This guy is Connor. Like he sits and he fights. He doesn't even want to get up.
He keeps sitting, so I can't grab him. keeps doing it. Seriously.
Nope. My ass is flopped here. Secret characters.
Do the secret characters have endings in this?
Yeah, we're not gonna bother them if they don't.
Yeah, we'll just do them in the verses.
You win.
By the way, this is the introduction of
Final
Kunimitsu.
round. Fight.
Because he is all. Wasn't he in the first one?
Kunimitsu is
There was
not
another Mitsu. I remember.
Kunimitsu is not a he, first of all. It's a female.
KO.
You know how you should know that? Because she's the newest character in Tekken 7.
Well, I don't keep up with the game.
Oh, just do. Just do already.
I heard Negan just got in. I heard Akuma just made it in the game.
Why is he not grabbing anymore? He won't grab. Oh, there we go. He was just doing like a spin kick every time I tried grabbing.
I love in Soul Calibur's character maker. Someone turned Yoshimitsu into a skeleton and then
I went through Sharky's fucking character maker on Discord the other day. I wish you joined the Discord call while I was doing it. Some of his shit is the most mental shit I've ever seen. What, like, so with when the Nier thing came out, that circle head that's like, you know, like the what everyone knows Nier,
Yeah.
like the thing that Yoko Taro even wears. Like,
KO.
yeah, Sharky incorporated that into a lot of his costumes,
Fight.
and it's sometimes like floating above the character. There was one of
Do you
them.
think it's Shao?
There was one of them where it was inside, so you could only see it if it happens to clip out of the back of the character.
Yeah, I think he had somewhere like you had to break off the armor to see.
Yeah, so it was under his shell. He had like a shell on his back, and you had to break the shell in order to see the head that was hidden under
Their
it.
voices are usually like.
Some of the pictures were lies.
The Ivy one, where like you can put the background as Ivy, so he moved his character out of frame to make you think you're playing as Ivy and you're not.
Sharky said it was some like girl character that looked fucking ridiculous. It was like in a full bodysuit, but the picture was just a really close up something I don't even recognize. He was like,
It's like this so people don't understand what's about to happen to them.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, there she is. Why are we in Mario Golf? Or I'm sorry, Hot Shots Golf. This is Mario Golf. You don't see Mario Golf with your boy Mel.
Mel.
I mean, Mario Golf has Sunny and
I'm
Charlie.
sorry, he's just a handsome motherfucker. Is that a problem with you?
Fight.
Mario Golf has It's a Sunny Day and Matt Pat combing his hair.
Yeah, Coleman Matt.
Only if you hook a Game Boy Color up to your 64 can you get Matt Pat combing his hair.
What the hell are you talking about?
He's a link cable only character. Or,
Do you just unlock him if you link, or do you have to link every time?
every time.
That sucks.
Because you build the characters, because the Game Boy games of all the sports ones have like RPG elements, like you level up your characters, so then you can import them into the 64 games. But yeah, you have to do it every time. Mario Tennis had it too, I think.
KO.
And then the GameCube and GBA versions like of those games had them as well.
I hate that they
I wish like that's all gone now with Mario Golf because you just use your Mii's or they don't have them at all. It's just very play it safe stuff. There's no more human characters.
KO. You win. Final round. Fight.
It's like Guitar Hero versus Rock Band. Like I like the characters in Guitar Hero, and people are like, why? Just play the game. It's not even about the characters.
It's not even about the game. Just watch a movie or something. Go outside, touch some grass.
Smoke some grass.
Smoke some fucking
And then go into work and
Can you believe there's a guy down the street from me that's he was arrested for being a crack dealer, but he's also a dentist. This whole time I've been going to him, I've never known that he was a dentist. I've always known he was just a crack dealer. He's where I've been going to get my crack. The things you learn about people.
that's why he's always been giving me helpful tips on like when I do crack, like make sure to not do it like after a meal or like brush your teeth after. What kind of floss
You have
use
no
for
idea.
crack.
You have no idea. always floss your teeth out of a line of cocaine.
I thought he was just looking out for me. No, he actually he had the receipts.
I have the receipt. Bro, Jared taught me how to smoke crack and get nudes from minors. There's a lot of things I learned. I'm kidding.
I love when we spam a joke. Everything that anyone says, we tied it in with Pro Jared.
Oh my god.
Final round. Fight! Yup!
Pro Jared almost lost his fame.
Hey-yo!
What happened? There was just one minor problem.
You continue. Final round. Fight!
It's not his career. I said his thing. Pro Jared almost
And then
lost.
Snake came in and is like, ID.
ID 3. Axel, what is the age of women you like? 2. Hold on. Hold on.
Where is that in the gameplay? A little leap away from the fight. Oh, he's doing the eye ninja move.
His hand just spins like that, huh?
Yeah, why do they spin like that? So that's how the helicopter crashes into the building in Resi 2. It wasn't a rocket launcher shooting it. Got like, yeah, let's play it. Right now!
Do the secret characters in Tekken 2 have arcade endings?
You're Nina. Were you Nina yet?
No.
I'll be Nina.
You just want the females for yourself.
Ow.
Ow, why does my boner always have to be so fucking giant?
How do you play the game? Blonde bomb?
Blonde bomb?
That's the first move. Can opener. I just can't remember any of this, especially in real time. I don't care if it means I'll never get good at fighting games, or any game for that matter, Sharky. I didn't ask you for your opinion. I suck and I'm proud.
Secret characters have endings.
Why we call it part 1?
Hey-yo! Continue. Final
Me too.
fight!
You never name it just the one part if I'm here.
I feel like getting uppercutted by Hiaichi.
Hey-yo!
Why does he say it like EA Sports? Like he says KO. Like listen to it next time.
Oh, that was a slick dodge. Slicky.
Yeah, too bad it's for not, because you're about to get fucked by a Grim. But right, EA. EA Sports. It's for the money.
Final round. Fight!
God, I do not want to work tomorrow. Top 10 things Tristan does not want to do. Do you know what number 1 is? Work tomorrow.
Hey-yo!
That's how I feel. At least it's not a job where I can go and be like, I don't want to.
You win!
It's like once I'm in the car, it's like, okay. It's more of just I don't want to get up early and have to not eat a good breakfast because I didn't get up early enough.
Chris, you never eat a good breakfast because you're the one cooking it. It's the same.
I can make
it's
4
the
different
same
kinds of eggs. I can make 4 now.
Really?
Yeah, and they're excellent. I got better recipes than just the scrambled. I got
Okay,
Gordon
let's
Ramsay's
hear them right now.
Gordon Ramsay's
Ramsay's scrambled eggs.
Hey-yo!
poached eggs.
Okay. Oh,
Sun-
there's just 4 different types of eggs.
Yeah, it's sunny side up, and then I can make an omelet.
You lose.
Omelets
whatever
are
you want.
easy,
And
dude.
gasoline.
You take like a bunch of little pieces of cheese and ham and you throw them between some fucking batter and there you go, there's an omelet.
I've even played easy mode with the omelets. My auntie Donna gave me her omelet like pan. So it's like it's shaped like an omelet, and you close the lid so you can flip it over
Are you
inside.
fucking kidding
So like
me?
get the other side cooked.
Easy mode in Tekken and easy mode with the omelets?
And I'm
Come on.
still losing. I'm still fucking up the omelet.
Still
The first time I made it, I did burn one side. So I left it on too long.
It's only been 5 years, so Chris is still fucking up the omelets.
I will burn his house down right here.
I will get rid of his house in front of my whole team. Trying to mess with my crew, Chris? I'll fuck you up, Chris. I'll fuck you up, Chris.
SpongeBob is the show's been getting weirder, right? Like it's not just
You win.
I think the show got weird as soon as they decided to make Squidward Suicide canon.
Fight.
And you see all the excuses and shit where it's like, oh, I didn't actually know what it meant, and you know, I was just trying to do an Easter egg. Yes, you did. Yes, you fucking did.
You knew no one was watching your show, and you needed something to talk about.
He said that later on he was like, oh, I just found it funny. Which it
Steven-
is.
What did Steven say about it?
Huh?
What did Steven say about it?
Final.
Like our boss? I love it.
I cried.
That made me cry. Seeing someone who originally died.
It made me still not consider putting you guys in the same shift and
Yeah.
taking away your music privileges.
I'm gonna take away your music and your friendship.
What if I just stuck you inside my
I
head?
simultaneously took away your music, friendship, and project. How do you like how I fucked you that time, Tristan?
Here's how we can get what we want. I stick you inside my head, and you sing to me from inside my head, so they don't know you're working with me, but you're secretly like singing, or you're just playing your phone music.
I was thinking about
Inside
buying
my
fake
head.
hearing aids,
And then you
just
can-
being like, "What? I can't hear you. Let me turn out my hearing aids," and it's actually turning down the music volume.
And it's just I'm the bad guy. Because you're breaking the rules without people knowing you're fine with it.
You're not even supposed to have your phone in here. Yeah, well, I also don't like you, so. Tristan, what if somebody dies, then I have my phone on me? What if you use that phone and you fucking kill someone?
What if you shoot the laser out of your phone?
What if you watch a movie?
I like where this is going. It's over.
Hey, yo.
I like that she dies before she hits the ground.
It's like Street Fighter, like they take the damage as they're being thrown. Like I always feel like the impact of
You
landing
win.
would hurt.
No, Nina threw her with such force.
I mean, throwing someone can hurt the actual, like the throw. Yeah, jumping isn't really good in this game. It's not like
I literally said that.
But they have moves that says in air, like on your way up.
But
or
you're not
whatever it
doing the
says.
moves, you're just jumping, and then they're just like, okay, free
Oh, I did a
hits.
running tackle. I didn't know this existed.
Still on. I
Final
suck.
round.
Bro, like, you
Connor
don't
still
want me
hasn't
to be
taken
playable.
Alpha Anthology.
There's no such thing as borrowing. It's just giving.
There's no such thing as bars, Chris. Those were a figment of your imagination, Chris. The pedal pub, it's gone.
Might as
Why
well
am
be.
I
haven't
all
done
of a
anything
sudden,
about
now that I'm home, congested?
Because you're sitting down and you're not working anymore. It is. That's what it is.
Great. You lose. Final round. Fight.
I remember when I was a child catching snakes in my front yard. You remember that, Chris?
What?
Catching snakes as a child?
No, my sister did one. She brought a garter snake and named it Carter.
Oh, what?
A garter snake.
Garter.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
You win.
My health bar looks like the like to dislike ratio of my Guitar Hero video. It's the reverse
Let me be Max real quick. I'm gonna pull up the video.
Watch the whole thing and then pause it every 2 seconds.
every
to
2 seconds to be
comment on every little thing you say.
to be like, I'm still thinking about that kill me stuff you did to your video, man.
Wait, it's our 11 o'clock already?
Huh? Oh, because it's 10:20.
No.
Oh.
KO. You lose. Final
It's 11 o'clock already. Time to go. Now imagine if I just I walked you to your car and then I was just sat at your window like my hands are in your car. You couldn't even drive away if you wanted to. It's like, Chris, what I really like about you, specifically you.
KO.
I know there's a lot of people do that though. They just don't want to stop talking. Yeah, that. But people just don't want to ever stop talking. You're on your way out, you're clearly showing you're done, and they just keep going.
Me, I love what I did to you last time we came over. I'm just I'm inching towards the door.
Yeah.
The whole time. I'm just I'm trying to go home, man. We spent all this time together, and now you decide to talk.
Yeah.
That cooch punch is really, really effective. What are we doing after Little Red?
Nothing. Channel zero.
Punch out.
It's the Wii one.
How?
Do you have a balance board?
What?
Do you have a balance board?
No, I do not.
I can get one from your mom because the game supports it.
Why'd your mom have one?
Because it was for our old Wii and we had Wii Fit.
So just take it. Your mom doesn't have a Wii, nor will she ever use one.
She has the Wii, it's packed in the basement. It's my old Wii, which now just lives on the Wii U because I transferred everything out of it.
Final round. Fight.
I was trying to save FF Final Fantasy IV until after we finished 7 Remake, but at this rate...
That ain't gonna happen. It's not that long of a game, it's probably shorter than the original.
It's shorter than Little Limit?
No.
KO. You lose. Final round. Fight. KO. You win.
EA. Sorry, I'm gonna do it every time.
Final round. Fight.
It was stage 6 I get stuck on. It's the throwing match. Just throw it already, Paul.
No, I always thought Nina looked like Sarah from
Yeah.
Sarah Bryant.
KO. You lose.
So I was just thinking, doesn't Nina have a brother? No, it's Sarah and Jackie Bryant.
Yeah, they're right here.
Yeah, Jackie does wear red, doesn't he? And he is blonde. Tekken is just a thief.
Yeah.
Tekken himself stole this.
It's called Perfectly Perfect Virtual Fighter.
The perfectly perfect run. It's amazing.
I can bring this back. I can bring my dislike bar back.
Yeah, no.
Now it's my guitar.
Yeah, now it's your guitar.
Actually, no. The guitar video actually has a much better like ratio now.
Does it?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah. Thanks to YouTube's update.
Oh, that's what you're talking about?
It's all
There's
positive
a
energy.
Google add-on you could get to get the dislikes back.
You can still see your own in the video manager.
I get it, but I don't get it.
If it actually still works, if it filters out videos with high dislike ratios, then sure. Well, I don't know what the point is.
It's
I
because
think any
people
feedback's
mass
important.
disliking videos were becoming popular for no reason. That's what they're trying to avoid.
KO. You lose. Final
He really likes sports games.
fight.
And then the whole YouTube banning anyone who comments anything that swears or negativity.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I was like, what the hell?
Final round.
I heard about the whole banning people who swearing, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Perfect.
He's now perfected you twice.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, you should just not let me have any continues anymore.
That's not what I'm saying.
What are you doing, Step Bro?
What are you doing, Step
wanna
Bro?
KO. Final round. Fight.
Yeah, he does 2 hits and he does like way more than me.
Yeah, because he's doing... First of all, he's hitting you.
KO. You lose. Final round. Fight.
What?
Is that another spasm?
No, it's just me getting frustrated with you. Being like, what the fuck, dude? Just play good. I don't understand.
You got more blocks than Lego Duplo.
Isn't Duplo separate?
No, it's the big Lego.
I thought that was like different though. Like Lego was its own thing and Duplo was its own thing.
No, they are a form of
So,
Lego.
what's their competition?
Mega Blocks,
What the hell is that?
discount Lego. And then there's Nintendo's Lego company, which they don't
I
even
thought they
use
just
anymore.
partnered with Lego.
They do now, even though they own their own Lego company, like their own block thing. Which Mario Land 2 has a reference to, because it's like a toy level. And you see Legos, but they actually have the name of Nintendo's Lego like knockoff brand in it.
Final round.
It was before they made games.
Mario, if I have ever wanted to see remakes, I think the Land games deserve.
Yeah.
Like both of them.
KO.
I know there's 3 of them, by the way, but the third one.
Well, then it's just Wario Land, and that's a whole series.
Isn't it called Mario World?
It is Mario Land 3,
and
but it's like
Wario
Yoshi's
Land.
Island, how it's Mario World 2, but then it branched off into its own
Okay.
series.
Well, I knew that, but
It's
I
the same thing.
Yeah. You just play as Wario now.
Yeah,
That's
well,
it.
Mario's not
Like,
even in it.
They should re-release that trilogy.
They should release the whole like that and the whole Wario Land series, because there hasn't been a game since Shake It, because the only Wario thing left is WarioWare.
I watched a Nathaniel Bandy video. First of all, that was already a mistake. So it was every Mario game ranked, and he put he put 3D All Stars really low because he says it's like a disgrace to the original All Stars. You're still laughing about that part, huh? He's like, look at the original All Stars. It prettied up the first 3 games while keeping everything the same. The physics are the same and everything. It just made it look better. And the All Star 3D All Stars remake didn't even make Mario 64 widescreen. He also rated the Mario All Stars Wii version really low. Which I wouldn't even really call those games, but... What's your favorite part of Tekken, Tristan? You know, the part where I watched Chris fail on Paul for a very long time. It's all about the fighters. Fuck, at this point I'd rather just read Iron Fist.
I'd rather just read the code of Tekken 2, like just the zeros and
Please
ones.
tell me you get it. Please. Because it's the King of Iron Fist tournament. Come on, really? Chris, learn something in your life.
Half my health, 1 attack.
And the rest of it with another. What
The one combo. I can do that.
KO.
Then he can do that.
You lose. Final round. Fight. Perfect. You lose. Final round. Fight.
That shit with totally not Mark. All the Toei animation takedowns have become huge. He had to make an update. He made an update telling people things were not better, and in fact they were getting worse. And that all they do is that they wait out the 30 days for the
Ada Wong?
you know, they wait out the 30 days for the ID system to fail, and then one video is released, and then you have to wait 30 days for each video. That's how their ID system works, I guess. So,
They should just let
lucky
me
for him,
play.
in 150 years, all his videos will be released.
It's gonna be a day in history, like
You win.
one of those, like, oh, Mickey Mouse is now public domain.
But that's his
things,
whole
like,
career.
Final
Yeah.
His whole career is now gone.
Like it'll
essentially.
be like his grandchildren. Like they're gonna raise the Mark Fund to stop YouTube bullshit. It'll be like a charity organization.
It'll
like
be
in
like on his
150 years from
deathbed,
now.
It's gonna be like, don't worry, we sped up the process, Dad. We finally did it. Your last video, it's monetized again. And he's like,
The doctor walks in like, I'm sorry, but he's totally not alive.
he's totally gone. What are you saying? This is your dad who he named after you? How you after him, Mark? He's totally gone, Mark.
And like they treat when his videos get re-uploaded by YouTube automatically in 150 years, it's like he's been reincarnated. Like he lives on in the videos, but the videos are gone until they reappear. So it's like they're like, this is what Grandpa was like. He was this cartoon character.
This cartoon character. That's what he looked like.
Like,
I seriously
what the-
feel bad for the guy though.
yeah.
Imagine having your whole career ripped away because of false content ID. And you know what they did? They even took his own drawings. Like, his own stuff that he made himself. Like, custom shit. They were like, that's ours now. And they ID'd it. Anything that had One Piece or Dragon Ball with it, they just took. It doesn't matter if it had any footage or anything. It's just the title, they took it.
It's not fair.
It's not.
Fair use, my ass.
So, it's a touchy subject because I guess Japan and America do fair use differently. AKA, Japan doesn't have fair use.
They should just stick to Nico Nico. I wonder if they're like that. It's Japan's version of YouTube. Like, it's their equivalent. A lot of memes, like, from Japan come from there. But they're usually re-uploaded to YouTube. Like the Falcon Punch Kirby thing.
What is that?
The punch, Falco punch.
Oh yeah.
All those memes and stuff are from Nico Nico. A lot of YTPMVs because those are popular over there, but like they're usually the anime ones.
He keeps ducking and you're not hitting down.
But I did it. But I wonder if Nico Nico has like copyright stuff. Probably not. It's more of like a Newgrounds type thing where there's not just videos, of pictures, blog posts, and all that. Which YouTube can try to be all at once, and they usually just, everything never works out, so they just get rid of it. This YouTube short stuff will be gone in due time.
We'll just be done.
Yeah.
It's 7 minutes from 2 hours. We're only missing one character in the main roster, and then all the side characters. which is equivalent to a little more than half the fucking. So this will be about 3 parts in total. Look at him.
Is this a different song?
No.
Well, anyway, bye, Nublets.